We hold on to the lies to feel free, so shackled by smiles, so empty. We're scared of the war, so we've forgotten who we are. We've traded in hope for safety, for raising the smoke, insisting that we're all too tired to light the fire and shake the earth. But at all we are is just machines. Let's become a miracle and break free from these chains. We must
Well, my oh my, massive news thereby our temporary MPW StarBound General Manager vacant, kicking off the show. Indeed, what a way with words, putting all the things he had to say so eloquently. Guys, our next major event for MPW, Sunday, April 15th, it will be called Last Rites. MPW Last Rites, to be specific. That is our next major event. Already we know the main event of Lolly the Birdman taking on MPW World Heavyweight Champion Rainbow Fox. And he also made the announcement that tonight, that those competitors who were once a tag team will once again find themselves tag teaming tonight in our main event against the Funky Chickens, team that they have had quite a number of battles with in the past. Rekindling that, how will they be able to stay on the same page, knowing that they have to face each other in about 2 weeks at, well, a week and a half at MPW Last Rites? He also announced that tonight we're going to crown not just a #1 contender for the Hardcore Championship, we'll also be continuing the next round for the MPW Stunners title #1 contenderess. We'll be determining the finalists tonight, which we will have the finals match next week on StarBound. And we will also be kicking things off with a good old-fashioned Freak Show Battle Royal. Crown a #1 contender for our Freak Show Championship, currently held by Warwick the Destroyer. Oh boy. Well, these matches are always fun indeed. If this is your first time seeing us here on MPW StarBound, we have many different divisions. We have our stars, we have our stunners, we have the tag team. But our most popular, I would have to say, when people get here, is they love the Freak Show division. This is where we push the boundaries of the Creator Wrestler tool. We get some really creative stuff here. A lot more than just generic guy in tights. Yeah, in fact, it looks like our match is ready. Let's head ringside, guys. I'll see you there.
Come in! Well, 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 look who's here! I haven't seen you in many a year. If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake, baked a cake, baked a cake. If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake. How'd-you-do, how'd-you-do, how'd-you-do? Had you dropped me a letter, I'd have hired a band, grandest band in the land. Had you dropped me a letter, I'd have hired a band and spread the welcome mat for you. Oh, I don't know where you came from, 'cause I don't know where you've been. But it really doesn't matter. Grab a chair and fill your platter and dig, dig, dig right in. If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake, hired a band. Goodness sake, if I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake. How'd-you-do, how'd-you-do, how'd-you-do?
Engine 63 from ladder 63. We've got one house down. We have 2 others severely damaged and possibly 2 others minor.
And this freak show battle royal is underway. We got a newcomer here, Jack Flame Hammonds. Well, a newcomer that is to the freak show division. His first match, officially now as a part of the freak show division. Former mixer champion, hardcore champion. Now a part of the freak show division, going for the freak show title, or whoever can win this will be the #1 contender. Things starting off hot here. No one wants to be the first one out. No one wants to be anybody who's out. Everyone wants to make it to the end here. Get their shot. And out goes Monsieur Calixto. Silver Skull with the first elimination there, and the Thunderbreaker heading back to the kitchen. A big headbutt by Fish Flair. Fish Flair, easily the biggest and heaviest star here. Invader, very tall as well. Not as much meat on them bones though. Silver Skull, very large as well, and Big Bad Lion, lots of mass and muscle. Former world champion to boot. Yeah, there's I think it might just be Calixto Zebra. I think I made that one simple. Because I know Monsieur is like a weird word to spell. I always have to like double check it whenever I'm putting it anywhere. So I think for simplicity's sake, I just made it Calixto. There we go. Oh, and there goes Silver Skull. Throwing a loss for Thunderbaker. I think it's just Thunderbaker. I don't know if I put a the on that. At this point, everybody should have a record. I'm pretty sure I went through and fully updated everybody's records to exist. Finally got that. Yeah, Silver Skull's not doing too great. Ugh. To be fair, though, he does fight in a lot of battle royals, and battle royals are tough. Those do kill a person's record pretty quickly, and there goes the Invader. I'll help you out here. Boss, the Thunderbaker. Boss, the Invader. Got them both. We are halfway through the playing field here, folks. And the Lion delivering the deluxe package to the Fish. The interspecies craziness here. What's up, Nikki? Welcome on in. And you know how I feel about people who wrestle in dress shirts. You do have a history with that, don't you? And there goes the cat. Ultimo, away goes cat. Clotheslined over by Fish Flair. Yeah, he had it's nothing personal against Silver Skull. It's because of someone from his past. To be fair, if you have a problem with people in dress shirts, I'm guessing you don't like the Fellowship. Pretty much all of them are wearing dress shirts, except for Miracle Man. He wears the suspenders. Ooh. Oh. Nasty abuse there from Fish Flair. He may be a fun, lovable guy, but when it gets to the time in the ring, he could be quite dirty. And there goes the Lion. I think you want MPW roster, Wesley Wolf. I'm assuming that's what you're looking for there. Yeah, there you go. And the big power slam there by Fish Flair. The inhumane tactic of Luchasaurus hypnotic powers. It could be. Could be. It's Sacred Saurus now. Luchasaurus is copyright somebody else. Can't talk about the past like that. That's one of those things that's got to be stricken from the record. We got to, yeah, we got to Hulk Hogan that one. We're down to our final two here. One of these men will get the shot to face Warwick. Will it be Fish Flair, multi-time former champion, including Freak Show champion? Will it be Jack Hammonds? First time here in the Freak Show. It's Jack Hammonds!
We've got one house down, we have two others severely damaged, and possibly two others minor.
Jack Flame Hammonds pulling it out of nowhere. In his very first match in the Freak Show division, earns himself a #1 contendership against Warwick the Destroyer, the Freak Show champion. Ooh. For lack of a better term, I think that one is going to be a barn burner. He couldn't take the heat. Toasty! Oh, I love that button. I'm so happy I finally got that one together there. Where is... I'm going to need to do the thing here. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, that awful music's going to start. Whew. Well, how about that, guys? What do you think about our new #1 contender, Jack Flame Hammonds? And still to come tonight, guys, we're going to crown a #1 contender for the Hardcore title as well, and our main event, the #1 contender for the world title, Lolly the Birdman, and the world champion himself, Rainbow Fox, former tag team partners, split apart but forced to tag team together again tonight. Go against one of their former rivals, the Funky Chickens. Warwick will destroy Jack. I don't know. Jack survived a lot of things, including 2 fires. If there's anyone who I think might actually stand a shot, it might be Jack. But we will find out April 15th at MPW Last Rites. Jack Flame Hammonds will get that shot at Warwick the Destroyer. Also, what we have there is we are going to have to crown a #1 contenderess for the Stunners Championship, and we will be having 2 matches to determine our finalists, who will face off against each other next week on StarBound, and that first match happens next. Let's head ringside.
To the MI, brr, cat like a semi. Nigga stole my car, what you get mine? Give your ass a black eye. Oh, say bye-bye. I'ma get your body to the sky. Run through your clip. Nigga, you pissed, don't trip. I'ma have to bust you in your lips. And the whips, better have a whole lot of chips. Cause I ain't for no nigga giving tips. She's a bitch. When you say my name, talk more jump, but won't look my way. She's a bitch. See, I got more cheese. So back on up while I roll up my sleeve. She's a bitch. You can't see me, Joe. Get on down while I shoot my flow. She's a bitch. When I do my thing, got the place on fire, burn it down the flame. Roll up in my car, don't stop, won't stop. I'ma keep it rocking till the clock don't top. I'ma keep it hot, let my ass on fire. I'ma grab a Philly, go and roll it at the bar. What you talk, what you say, huh? Gotta flow, gotta move it slow, huh? Better you running out the door, huh? You gon' be a long lost soul.
Stunner's action begins here. Miss Terrible taking on Big Bad Wanda. Only one could go on to the finals. They will face off against winner of Jessica Silva versus Violet Potter, which happens later tonight. You ain't kidding, bro. Big and bad are certainly two great adjectives for Wanda, although she is being taken to school by the more experienced Tara Bull. Any relation to Lion? I don't think so. I don't think I see any. If you're seeing any similarities, please let me know. Oh, power of Big Bad Wanda there, and a head scissors on Miss Tara Bull. She's climbing up. Oh my gosh. As a large woman to be climbing up, is she gonna... Oof. Oh my. And a 2 count there after all that force coming down with those knees from Big Bad Wanda. Oh, Miss Tara Bull had the good start here. Now at the mercy of Big Bad Wanda. Big Bad Wanda, one of the latest recruits, the MPW Worldwide Superstar Recruitment, seeking to bring in stars from every corner of the planet. A diversified roster here. Bad Wanda representing her proud nation of Uganda. Now taking it too. Oof. Taking it too. Tara Bull. Oh! Now the snapmare there by Tara Bull getting back into it. Bull having an opportunity here to get back. Just kind of realized Miss Tara Bull's hair looks kind of like a Hershey's Kiss. And now I can't unsee it. Oh! Falling a little short there. Big Bad Wanda just standing there and laughing at her. Figure with a swinging neck breaker there. Yeah, that's a rough miss there. Ooh. And that could be the ending there. Miss Tara Bull, no. Tara Bull still with a little bit of life, but I don't think she's got much of a chance, and Big Bad Wanda got her up. Boom! Oh, she's done. 1, 2. She is finished.
simmer. Nigga stole my car, what you get mad? Give your ass a black eye. Oh, say bye-bye. I'ma give your body to the sky. Run through your clip. Nigga, you pissed, don't trip. I'ma have to bust you in your lips. And the whips, better have a whole lot of chips. Cause I ain't from no nigga giving tips. She's a bitch when you say my name. Talk won't jump, but won't look my way. She's a bitch, see I got more cheese. So back on up while I roll up a slip. She's a bitch, you can't see me jump. Get on down while I shoot.
Yeah, sometimes things get missed. We missed a bunch last week, Zemers. So you can put it in there if you want, or we can just keep whatever. I'll update them all in the next few weeks. Usually after like the big major events, I'll go in and make sure every record is fully up to date. Big Bad Wanda, Victoria's here. In this tournament matchup, she goes on to the finals and she will face off against whoever wins between Violet Potter and Jessica Silva later tonight. I think it might just be terrible. I'm going to take it up to miss. Well, Stunner's action heating up there. Our division growing and our variety growing here. Oh, Miss Terrible's been man, she's been having a rough time too. Some people just cannot get that victory when they need it. I could have sworn she would have won at least one match, but I guess she hasn't. Wait, why'd you just give her a win? Did she win at some? Oh yeah, of course, she had to have won to get here. That makes sense. Yeah, that totally makes sense. Yeah, okay. Understood. Alright, well, while I continue to be confused, guys, our next match is loading up here. It is going to be #1 contenders match for the Hardcore Championship. Currently held by El Jefe Jeff Yabacoa. Saucy Star is on his second Hardcore title reign. He successfully defended it last week, actually, against TJ Zane. He's got the night off tonight, but he will not have the night off at MPW Last Rites. He will have to defend that against whoever can win this matchup we have here tonight. A lot of important implications on tonight's card, guys. Already crowned #1 contender for the Freak Show title with Jack Flame Hammonds. Moving closer to finding our #1 contenderess for the Stunners Championship. Now we're going to crown #1 contender for the Hardcore Championship. All it's left to do is finish out the Stunners title tournament. And I think next week we'll be crowning our tag team. We already have our world title all lined up. Ollie the Birdman versus Rainbow Fox in our main event later tonight. It looks like we're ready, guys. I'll see y'all ringside. fatal four-way action here to crown a new #1 contender for the Hardcore Championship. Currently in possession of El Jefe. And one of these men will get a shot against him on MPW Last Rights. Sunday, April 15th. At Suicidal Max. Newcomer Adnan Modi. Red Hot and Max Perfection. 3 former champions. And here. Oh, and Max Perfection just missing that elbow on Red Hot, and he is paying for it. Oh, Nikki, look at you going for another upgrade. Look at you, homegirl. Up to that 62. Getting ready for whoever is going to be the #1 contenderess. Oh, and on Modi dropping Max on his head on the outside. Some stiff competition coming up in that Stunners division. First it seemed like Violet Potter had it in the bag, but now we got the big bad Wanda coming up. Red Hot or Max Perfection, so hard to choose. There's one thing you definitely could say in this hardcore fatal four-way. There's variety between these stars. I guess you could say Red Hot and Suicidal Max might kind of get along. Max, both of them actually, showing off a little bit of their skills here. Perhaps we should see a team of the 2 Maxes. To the max. Oh, that was a great tag team once. And suplex by Adnan Modi as Max Perfection on the apron. What happened to Maximus? He's somewhere. Oh! Red Hot dropped onto his face.
Drink it in, man.
A great one. 3 weeks in a row giving this host. Holy cow, another great raid. Here we go again, yo.
Drink it in, man.
What appropriate name. Wesley Wolf, what's up, my homie? Thank you again for the host there. Great, how you doing, buddy? Oh, we got a follow coming in here. Here we go again, yo. Welcome everyone to MPW StarBound. We are in the middle of a fatal four-way to crown a #1 contender for our Hardcore Championship. Perfect. We get a shout out for the great one there. It's the 3rd week in a row. The great one, 713, throwing us a raid here. Perfect timing, I guess. You the man, man. Appreciate the love being sent this way. Appreciate all y'all throwing the follow stop again. Everything's so different looking. Well, Silent with the Doom, I don't know if you heard the news, but I got a 1080 Ti, which brought us into the 1080p era. Oh shit, and Suicidal Max just won. I wasn't even looking out for that. Suicidal Max is our #1 contender for the Hardcore Championship. He will take on El Jefe, Jeff Yabacoa, and MPW Last Rights. Fittingly, just as Silent with the Doom's getting here. Here we go again. To answer your question, by the way, about the 1080 Ti, I got very fortunate and saw it on the manufacturer's website, EVGA. I got the SC2 Hybrid, which is like pretty much one of the best 1080 Ti's you can even get. It's hybrid cooled, so it's got like a cooling block on it. And I got it for just under $1,000. By the opening video. Oh, thank you, man. Assassino, one of my mods made that. He's very talented. He put that together for us, so you can thank him for that. I will definitely pass on the good vibes on that, though. He's gotten a lot of compliments on it, and well-deserved.
Drink it in, man.
Oh, Overtaken. Thank you very much for the hostie as well. Oh, gosh, guys, you are all so kind throwing us love here to MPW. This is MPW StarBound. We do this every single week on Wednesday nights starting 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Ready Vivizant. I don't think I got that anywhere near right, but I do appreciate the host. How do I get him to make you one? He's not here right now, but yeah, just ask him. He might be willing to do it. And he's done me other videos too. He's very good with that kind of stuff, and he's pretty good with that stuff. Yeah, just ask him. I don't know if he'll have the time. He's been busy with a lot of stuff lately, so he might be able to do it. He might not. I can't make any promises. I can't speak on his behalf. But your best bet is to ask him yourself. I'll type out his name here. It's at Assassino. He's on my Discord. He's in this chat usually when I stream. I don't know where he at now, but he's around usually. There you go. You got Adnan. You put a win for... Oh, yeah, because Adnan Modi won last week. Touche. Well, I'll tell you who didn't win last week, guys. That was the Fellowship, who had a very embarrassing loss in the main event, with their very own Light Valor being pinned, giving the team the loss. And it has been decided by the leader, Miracle Man, that as penance, Light Valor will have to face Miracle Man and Sacred Source in a handicap match to pay for bringing that loss to them last week. Looks like we're ready for this, guys. Let's head ringside. They do have one of the more apt themes, the Fellowship, with their leader, the Miracle Man, has decided that the penance Light Valor must serve as facing the rest of the Fellowship, including the Miracle Man and Sacred Source. Oh, in a handicap match for Light Valor, bringing shame on the Fellowship with the loss last week in the main event. Really the first time we saw the Fellowship completely together, so not a good first impression there for them. Needs to bring the darkness back out. I don't know if he is going to be able to survive that here in order to do that. Might as well just give himself up to the light. Maybe the easiest thing he could do. Oh. Miracle Man just overpowering Light Valor in every way. Both in muscles and spirit. Miracle Man bringing him to the home corner. Just to find some buddies. Boston Barnes, by the way, howdy. Didn't mean to miss you there. I had to move over to my main chat there. Welcome, buddy. Good of you to stop in here for MPW StarBound. Hi. Howdy. I don't always get to see the YouTube and Twitch chats if I'm not looking at my main window on my thing here. Sometimes I end up looking at the Mixer-only chat, and that's my mistake. My bad, yo. Hope I didn't miss you saying anything else. Light Valor charging up there with a kick to Sacred Source. Don't forget about our next big event, guys. MPW Last Rites, Sunday, April 15th. We already got some big events there with Rainbow Fox defending the world title against Lalo the Birdman. And in a grudge tag team match, Matt Goldberg and his son will take on Savage J and Gary Silva, the Renegades, who have been running amok here at MPW. We also now know that we will have Jack Flame Hammonds taking on Warwick the Destroyer for the Freak Show Championship. What else? Is there something else on the card yet? I don't think so. Oh no, we just crowned the hardcore #1 contender. We will have Suicidal Max taking on El Jefe, Jeff Yabacoa. Ooh. Sacred Source now in there with Light Valor. Both of the disciples of the Miracle Man here. Oh, now bringing the Miracle Man back in. Oh my. Oh, goodness. That is a large man soaring through the air with the aid of Sacred Source. Light Valor with nobody to tag to relieve himself. Oh, thank you very much, Nightmare 2003 for the follow. Welcome to MPW StarBound. We got a Inner Fellowship handicap match here. The leader of the Fellowship punishing member Light Valor for causing the loss they had last week. This 2-on-1 handicap match. Oh, Light Valor being taken to school right now by his headmaster, Miracle Man. Miracle Man wrenching back on Light Valor. Just give up. No, he's surviving. Fighting back. Oh. Clothesline down by Light Valor. Light Valor, ooh, with a massive leap there to achieve that kick. The back of Miracle Man's head. Light Valor, a former world champion here in MPW. Very accomplished career here. Are these my characters? Some of them are mine. Most of them are made by people in the chat, though. So a lot of people here tell me the character that they want to have, or if they have the game in PS4, they make it themselves. And then we have them all compete. So Light Valor was a character from someone a long time ago. They haven't been here in a long time, but we kept the character because it's popular and it's been useful in the stories. Miracle Man is one of my characters. Sacred Saurus is a character of Dead Man Inc. And then we'll have a bunch of other characters you'll see throughout the night that belong to a lot of people that you see here and some people who aren't here. And there's other ones that are my creations as well. I made that answer as confusing as possible, I'm sure. Light Valor fighting back here. I wonder what the original creator of Dark Valor is up to these days. I wonder if they're still making like awful rip-off Cause. Going into some federation on Twitch being like, hey, can I get the Wiz? It could be like the Miz with a wizard hat. F. Rollins. That's like a terrible character. Oh, we got a potential count-out going on here. And thank goodness, Miracle Man bringing us back into the ring. Oh no! And wrenching back on Light Valor there. Oh, just give up. Just give up, Light Valor. Wish I had an Xbox One. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have an Xbox. I'm on PlayStation. But, Boston, if you want to participate, I'd be happy to make a character for you. That's one thing I do for a lot of people, is they just basically tell me what kind of character they want to have, and I can put it together. I've been doing character creation for, gosh... When did the first like character creation game come out? That would have been like WWF Attitude. God, that was like 2000 that game came out. Long time. I'm old. No, there's no Meth Rollins. We're just making fun of Dark Valor. Yeah, that was nasty superplex there onto Light Valor onto the outside. Oh! And again, the countdown. Or the count out? There we go. Count out happening. And saved by getting inside. Light Valor, though, showing color there, is bleeding for the Miracle Man. Lean hands. Just super, super skinny. Oh man, okay, now we need one more, like, drugged out version of Roman Reigns, and you can have, like, the cracked out version of the Shield. Take The Rock and make him all wonky. What do you mean by wonky? What do I make, like, the sock? the clock. Oh no, is Light Valor getting ready for... No way! Buddy Sunday! We haven't seen him hit Buddy Sunday since he joined the Fellowship. And he's going for his patented maneuver. The fall from grace! Can he do it? No, he misses. Light Valor to the outside. Yeah, well, you know, Sunday is the holy day for Miracle Man, so you can't hurt him with Sunday. Miracle Man back in control here. Flowing veins. I like the veins. What the hell is Sacred Saurus kicking? Sacred Saurus just kicking the air. What the fuck was he just doing? Yeah, I don't know. Sacred Saurus was just beating up a demon. An invisible demon. I think Light Valor might actually be teaming with God. Like the invisible God. Tall, have white hair, and weird clothes. So, what kind of weird clothes do you mean? Like, the more descriptive you can be with stuff like that is the better, because then I have a much better idea what to get for you. Light Valor. Pinfall. Attempt onto the Miracle Man, only getting a 1. Is Light Valor going to walk out of here? No, he's just taking a break. Unable to make a tag here. Miracle Man, I don't know if Sacred Saurus is going to be any help with him. Coke and Veins. Okay. Okay. Miracle Man. Again with the submission. Light Valor. Finally giving up here. Man and Sacred Saurus, I think, have taught a lesson to Light Valor. Question is, will the Fellowship be able to get back on the same page? Has Light Valor truly learned that lesson? I guess we will see what the future has in store for the Fellowship. Nah, leader? Huh? I don't know what you talk about sometimes, Silent Wind of Doom. That's why you were in that Silent Wind of Dunce name. Make him have overalls. Oh yeah, we can give him overalls. Overalls exist in the game. That is a thing. Simpsons reference? Ah, okay. Right. We got coming up next here. Don't forget later tonight, guys, that we have our main event. Lolly the Birdman, the #1 contender for the world title, joins his opponent at MPW Last Rites, the MPW World Champion, Rainbow Fox. Somehow they must coexist to take on their former foes, Funky Chickens. Also to come tonight, we have another semi-finalist matchup in the Stunners #1 Contenderist Tournament. Violet Potter takes on Jessica Silva.
Stop.
What has happened since you've been forgetful? The title match is Lolly vs. Fox. That is correct. For Last Rites, we have Lolly the Birdman taking on Rainbow Fox. We have a tag team grudge match. Matt Goldberg and his son taking on Savage J and Gary Silva. Oh, that's going to be a bloodbath. In fact, I'm told that match is going to have no rules. Oh, and I'm receiving word. Our next matchup is rigged. Let's head ringside, y'all.
Hi.
This match is for the Mixer title. Ample Titan, thank you so much for the follow, bro. Or gal. Whichever it is. Gamer Boy, welcome on in. MPW StarBound, y'all are just in time for an MPW Mixer Championship matchup. Our challenger, boy without a daddy, Babyface. Long-time rivaled star here. MPW, very recently growing favor. Well, everyone wants to know who the daddy is of Babyface, but he is taking on another longtime crowd favorite, the man, Ethan Davis, finally winning his first championship last week. It was just an amazing night-long story for him. Which one am I? This is actually a simulation, Gamer Boy. This is an interactive universe where we make a bunch of different characters. People in the chat have a bunch of them representing themselves. Like the current Mixer champion, Ethan Davis, is Exo Bros. Although I don't know if he's here tonight either. Where is everybody? Weirdos. Babyface is an old creation of ATB, so you can thank him for that weirdo. At least I put clothes on him. When ATB had him, he had the weird underwear. That's how you make a character, you turn a character babyface. Put clothes on him and you give him a better theme song. Here we go with this Mixer title match. Babyface with a chance to be champion, his first championship tonight. Is that right? He was never champion before, was he? I know he was, I know he competed for the Mixer Championship before. Could Ethan be the father? Could the man be the father? Why is Cliff Clefton coming out with Babyface with no shirt on? That is the real question. Oh, Babyface. Oh! Babyface getting aggressive and throwing a tantrum. Oh, that's to be fair, that trench coat probably does get hot. Especially under all this lighting and stuff, you can't blame him. Cliff Clefton, of course, gifted babyface. His new onesie. Clever. Oop, there it is on the back. Babyface's father is clearly the leader. The leader. That Miracle Man? Are you saying Miracle Man is the father? He's the Messiah? Double underhook DDT there. Babyface getting really technical. Can we see a babyface mixer champion? Babyface saying it's over. And Ethan Davis in danger here. We'll continue this match when StarBound rolls on. No, I'm kidding. That is so the place where Raw takes the break every week, though. Oh, knees to the face of Ethan Davis. And elbow to the back. We are getting a count out going on here. We need to get back in the ring. Babyface, though, taking advantage of the environment. Back in the ring at 7. Babyface. But the suplex blocked. Davis delivering one instead. And the claw onto the shoulder of Babyface in that still forming body. Can't take this abuse too long. Going for the pin. 1. Again, back to the shoulder there. Babyface struggling. Ethan Davis. First championship with this mixer title, so important to him. What a tragedy it would be to lose it on the very first defense. See, he's donning his gold attire tonight. Represent being champion. Oof. Babyface's face driven onto the MPW logo on the mat. Being pulled to the center. Pinfall attempt, maybe. 1. Can I add you? Add you where, gamer? If you're asking me to add you on Xbox, I don't have Xbox, but I'm sorry. Miracle Man's gonna take Babyface under his wing, create man face. That sounds terrible. Man face. I usually play on PC, Gamer Boy, but this here is on PlayStation 4. I also have a Nintendo Wii U. Not a Switch though. I might get a Switch though. Cutter by Ethan Davis. God, everybody uses a cutter. It's like our version of the super kick. Everybody uses a cutter. Ethan Davis with a fisherman suplex. You made a logo. Oh, very cool. 2 and a defense by the man. And the man, Ethan Davis, remains mixer champion. Look at this. Cliff Clefton coming in to show his respect. He is impressed with the mixer champion defeating the baby. And how can you not be impressed with such a man? That is right. What a man. Oh boy, congratulations Ethan Davis with his first mixer title defense. 2 more defenses. And he will be able to trade it in for a shot at the MPW World title, and that will always throw a wrench into plans. Let us not forget when Big Bad Lion traded it in on Trevor Townsend one night after he won the world title, making him a one-night champion. Craziness then, and it could happen again. Why is Cliff tired from all that investigation? Fair, it is tough work. We're still trying to figure out why you should... No, we already answered that. Weren't you paying attention, Swad? It's because it was very hot, and he's a very hairy man. Just do a company-wide DNA test, because that's very expensive, ATV, and we obviously need all of that money on pyro and birdseed. Okay, those are obviously the two biggest gobblers of the MPW budget. Watching WrestleMania? Not right now, but I will be on Sunday. You put it in Discord? Awesome, man. I'll peep it out after the show. In the MPW channel, I'm guessing, or Pain Space, either one of those. Or even General. That works too. Wherever you put it, I'm sure it's fine. Keeping Jay and Gary out. Wasn't me. Anyway, guys, looks like we got a guest coming down to ringside here. Oh boy. Let's see what this is about. Thunder Turtle! You infidel! You align yourselves with weak Americans. Well, your time of being in alignment with America is over. I am calling you out, Thunder Turtle. I am calling you out at last rites. You bring whoever you can, and I'll bring whoever I can. And we will battle this out once and for all. Yes. ATB gets it. Well, Saif Al-Salih calling out Thunder Turtle and his longtime tag team partner, the veteran, at last rites. Oh my goodness. Another match on the card. He's only 9/10. He's very obviously 1/10 Irish. Okay, so. Oh boy. Get our next match loading in here. Well, the card for MPW Last Rites on Sunday, April 15th, shaping up more and more. We got almost all of our title matches lined up. We got not one, but two big-time tag team grudge matches. Who knows what else might pop up before then. Of course, you can keep following us every single week here on MPW StarBound, Wednesdays at 10 p.m. for all the continuing stories here in MPW. It's a big week for wrestling, guys. We got WrestleMania this weekend. I know we're all excited. TakeOver as well. Hey, my birthday's this weekend, actually. For those who didn't know. I'm excited. And next year, WrestleMania coming back to New York on my birthday again. Although, I gotta say this, the last time WrestleMania was in New York on my birthday, wasn't very good. TakeOver should be cool. Just like MPW Last Rites, a lot of cool title matches lined up for TakeOver this weekend. I saw that I got an email from Twitch about like how you could co-stream the WrestleCon stuff this weekend. Yeah, that should be. Anyway, guys, it looks like our next match is ready. Stunners, #1 contenders tournament match coming up next. We always try to provide a good time for you guys here on MPW StarBound, but a lot of that is due to you guys. I mean, the show is nothing without your guys' participation, so thank all of you for nearly tuning in here on MPW StarBound and all other streams here at Peyton's Place. Nikki, my birthday's Saturday, the 7th. We have a semi-finals match here with Violent Violet Potter, the former Stunners champion of almost 200 days, taking on veteran as well, Jessica Silva. Anyone have a YouTube channel? Well, I have 2 YouTube channels, Gamerboy. We have the main one for the channel. There's Jay's link in there. That's YouTube there. And then we also have the MPW network, which is all the archive content for MPW, which is what you're watching right here. So I highly recommend following both, but it's up to you. The other channel is like all the other video games I play. You know, whatever random game I'm playing at the time, Assassin's Creed or some random indie game or whatever it may be. And then the other channel is exclusively MPW events like this. Violet Potter wanting her rematch for the Stunners Championship currently held by Jessie Rage, woman who defeated her. In order to do that, told she must go through this entire tournament to be victorious. He's gonna make a JD and Not Jeff compilation. Maybe he's still working on it. Did you ever see how long those, or hear how long those segments were on those shows? Might take that long. Oh, big time headbutt by Jessica Silva. Now showing off. Needs to stay focused on the former Stunners champion. Jessica Silva, keeping her over. Very forgetful. I don't even know how much that stuff still exists. Oh, suplex by Violet Potter. And another. And another. I don't think so. I mean, the stuff on Blog Talk Radio might even still be there. I don't think the iTunes feed exists anymore. 2 count there for Violet Potter. The violent series of German suplexes. Now setting up for the Brazilian Slam. That has got to be it. 1, 2, and Violet Potter moves on. Violet Potter moves on in the finals, which will be next week. It'll be Violet Potter against Big Bad Wanda. That is going to be a hell of a Stunners match. I tell you what, you are not going to want to miss MPW StarBound next week with that. And of course, the winner of that match will face Jesse Rage, the Stunners champion, at MPW Last Rites on April 15th. What next, indeed? The night is not just over yet. We have our main event coming up next. Rainbow Fox, Lolly the Birdman, team up, take on their former rivals, the Funky Chickens. That is certainly a question of what the heck could happen next. Oh shit. The game just crashed, guys. Oh my god. Alright. I'm gonna play the promo real quick. And I'm gonna set this back up. I'll be back, guys. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with our main event, y'all.
We hold on to the lies to feel free, so shackled by smiles, so empty, we're scared of the war, so we've forgotten who we are. We've traded in hope for safety, for raising the smoke, insisting that we're all too tired to light the fire and shake the earth. But at all we are is just machines. Let's become a miracle and break free from these chains. We must be more than just There in the middle of the circle he stands, searching, seeking. With just one touch of his trembling hand, the answer will be found. Daylight waits while the old man sings, heaven, help me. And then like the rush of 1,000 wings, it shines upon the one, and the day had just begun. One day in the year of the fox-skin time, remembered well, when the strong young man of the rising sun heard the tolling of the great black bell. One day in the year of the fox, when the bell began to sing, it meant the time had come for the one to go to the temple of the king. There in the middle of the people he stands, seeing, feeling, just a wave of a strong right hand, he's gone to the temple of the king.
Floating through the clouds, awaiting oranges from beneath the sun. Place can take me.
And whoa, what's going on here? Lolly the Birdman just walked over and joined the corner of the Funky Chickens. And now Lolly, he's starting this match off against his rival at last rights, Rainbow Fox, and it looks like we're going to have a 3-on-1 here. Yeah, all the buttons got like a makeover, so all the buttons are like much more interactive now. I think only like 1 or 2 of them are only a sound or only a visual. And the Fox with a drop kick here, trying to fight off Lolly as much as he can. He knows that he has got the odds against him here. Lolly apparently has aligned himself here with the Funky Chickens. Referee Chad Goldberg apparently just going along with whatever's happening here. We know that we will see Rainbow Fox and Lolly the Birdman face off at MPW Last Rites. Get a little bit of a taste of that right now. Two long-time rivals managed to make up together to be a tag team, going all the way to the tag team gold. And now, once again, hated rivals. In comes Funky Chicken number 1. Ugh. Funky Chicken number 1. Going outside. Ooh. Nice dive there. Rainbow Fox doing everything he can here against Funky Chicken number 1. He is all by himself, taking on 3 other competitors. We already saw earlier tonight the damage that 2 people can do against 1. Rainbow Fox looks like he might be summoning his deadliest weapon, the power of the paw. 1, 2, and Lolly charging in to break it up. Yes, gamer, this is our main event tonight. This will be the last match. We will be back with more MPW action next week with StarBound. Of course, don't forget our next major event, MPW Last Rites, Sunday, April 15th. We will see the Fox and Lolly go off 1-on-1 for the MPW World Championship. Seemingly like the Funky Chickens might have Lolly's back during that match now, just like they do here tonight. Chad Goldberg making the count. Rainbow Fox trying to stay quick, trying to stay nimble, trying to stay smart. Oh. Numbers game will catch up sooner or later. Got 3 fresh birds over there. And Funky Chicken number 1 building up ahead of steam. Heading outside. We've seen him do this before. Watch the height on this. Woo! Bringing him to the home corner. A big talon to the face. Ollie the Birdman looking like he wants in. Funky Chicken number 1 not paying attention though. Instead climbing up. Double wings. Fox fighting back. Saying that the end is near. He's getting awfully confident. He's the world champion, but what's he got here? Oh, hanging Funky Chicken number 1 up. Where's he going? Catching his breath. Rainbow Fox much needed rest here. Perhaps that was the smart strategy. Oh, caught. Oh, and back to the home corner. The Fox in danger again with Lolly back in the match. #1 contender, seeking to brutalize his opponent at last rites. Oh. Fox is down. Motionless. Lolly stands tall above. Lolly. So much anger in him. Built up after so much time fighting Rainbow Fox. Who knows what he may have been hiding the entire time they were tag team partners. Perhaps this is how he always felt. Rainbow Fox with a series of kicks. Ooh. Oh. The more powerful of the two, Lolly tackling him down. Funky Chickens clapping on from the apron there. As if Lolly wasn't dangerous enough. A tag team like the Funky Chickens at his side. I think we may be looking at a new MPW World Champion. Oh, and a bird bomb on the Fox. 1, 2, he's done. Lolly victorious here tonight. If he can execute that same move at last rites, will we see the same celebration with a title in their hands? Congrats Lolly and the Funky Chickens tonight. Thank you all y'all for tuning in tonight and watching MPW StarBound. Y'all been very beautiful tonight, especially you. You know what I'm talking about. Go ahead and give out some trinkets here. Free trinkets for all y'all wonderful peeps. Not just me like the chicken peeps. Thank you for being here, guys. We'll see y'all next week for MPW StarBound. Make sure you follow the MPW network in case you missed anything, or if you want to go back in the archives. We're going back months and months on the network now. Lots of content there for you to check out if you enjoy what you saw tonight. And of course, if you want to keep the conversation going with us after stream, join us on Discord. We have a channel specifically for MPW stuff. I'll be posting screenshots and all types of other goodies and rumors and scuttlebutt goes down there. And that's a wrap for tonight, guys. I'll find someone to host after I go off. Probably another WWE streamer. Y'all gorgeous. Oh, you gonna hit a button? Good, hit a button. I'll wait for you.
Smoke weed every day.
Okay, you got your one button. Alright, guys. Have a good night, y'all.